What would you do if you were trapped with no way out? Keep paddling or give in? The strange tale of two frogs stuck in a milk bucket will forever change how you see the idea of giving up. And perhaps, after hearing this, you'll understand why. Sometimes, it's the tears that churn hopelessness into strength. Somewhere far in the countryside, where the sun sets beyond the meadows and the sounds of insects create a melody of their own, lived two frogs who were like brothers. One was plump and jolly, the other thin and thoughtful, opposites in every way, yet inseparable. They had grown up together, leapt through storms, and survived countless dry seasons, never leaving each other's side. Adventurous and endlessly curious, they loved exploring every corner of their world. One afternoon, while hopping around looking for new mischief, they spotted a large wooden bucket left outside a barn. A rich, creamy scent wafted from it. Without thinking twice, as they usually did, both frogs leapt in. The bucket was filled to the brim with fresh milk. At first, they thought they had stumbled upon an unexpected feast. But soon, the fun turned into fear. The walls of the bucket were too high, too slippery. Every time they tried to climb out, they slid right back in. They began swimming in circles. 1 hour passed. Their limbs burned. Their breaths quickened. The fat frog, growing weary and hopeless, sighed and said, "There's no use paddling anymore. We're going to drown. No one is coming to save us. There's no miracle, no butterfly wings to carry us out. Let's just accept it. We're doomed." But his thin friend refused to stop. He looked back with steady eyes and whispered through the sloshing milk, "As long as we don't stop paddling, we still have hope. If we don't give up, we won't drown." And so he kept going. But the fat frog, overwhelmed by despair, finally stopped moving. He sank into the milk and was gone. The silence after his friend's final breath hit the thin frog like a hammer. His heart ached. He was devastated. But he kept paddling. More determined than ever, his strokes became faster, harder. He had to survive. He had to live. Night fell. The sky turned as dark as the bottom of the bucket, and then something strange happened. After hours of relentless motion, the milk began to thicken. All that churning, all that movement, had turned the milk into butter. He could now stand, and with one powerful leap, he jumped out of the bucket. He lay on the cool grass, tears in his eyes, milk clinging to his skin. He had made it. He was alive. But he was also heartbroken. He couldn't save his dearest friend, because once someone decides to give up, no one else can save them. Years passed. The once thin frog now had a family of his own. His children bounced around him, full of energy and laughter. Every night, under the quiet stars, he told them the story of his best friend, the frog who gave up too soon. He named every one of his sons after that friend to keep his memory alive. "Life is hard," he would say, "but you must be harder and smarter. Be grateful for what you have. And remember, you can't lose unless you give up." This isn't just a story for frogs. It's a story for all of us. Even if you feel stuck in a bucket of milk, surrounded by problems, with no way out. Even if everything feels too slippery, too steep, too hopeless. Keep paddling. Sometimes miracles aren't handed to us. They're churned into existence by effort, by faith, by refusing to quit. If this story touched your heart, help us share it with those who may need it. Tap like, subscribe to GoldenBellDharma, and share this story with someone who's fighting their own silent battle. Thank you for listening. Stay strong. Never give up. The world needs your story, too.